this chapter, Krishna shows his cosmic form to Arjuna, gives him the experience of universal consciousness. First time, Arjuna is experiencing it. From the beginning, from first chapter, he is only hearing. Again and again he is hearing. Yesterday he heard the complete, full expression. He says, Krishna declares how he is present in every level, how he is in every way. He says, among the rishis, I am Narada. Whatever is best, I shine in that. Yesterday we heard all that declaration by Arjuna. Today he proves it by giving the experience to Arjuna, solid experience to Arjuna. See, the difference between enlightened man and egoistic man is only one thing. Egoistic man also declares, but enlightened man can give experience. Hiranyakasipu was thinking he was God, and not only he was thinking, he was telling all his citizens to chant his name. All of them are supposed to chant his name. Hiranyaya Namaha. They have to sit and repeat his name. Hiranya was also claiming he is God. Krishna also claims he is God. But what is the difference? Hiranya cannot give that experience. He will tell, either believe I am God or I will kill you. Either believe I am God or I will kill you. He can show, he can threaten people and make them believe what he says. Or he believes, people believe in what he says, that's all. Hiranya also says he is God. Krishna also says he is God. But Krishna can give experience of that universal consciousness to beings. That is an enlightened being and an egoistic being. Both of them differ. How to find out whether somebody is enlightened or just egoistic? This is the scale. This is the scale. If he can give experience, if he can play with energy, then whatever comes through him, comes from him, is truth. Here, Krishna shows very clearly, he is everything. And beautiful chapter, this whole chapter, such wonderful chapter. In Bhagavata there is a beautiful sloka. Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam kavibirididam kalmashavagam Shravana mangalam srimadadadam bhuvigrunandide bhuridajana. This is Gopika Gitam. Gopis, they sing, O Krishna, Tavakatamritam means your words and words about you. Katamritam. Words of immortality. Words of nectar. Your words and words about you. On you and by you. Both. Tapta Jivanam. Kavivirididam. Kalmashabhagam. Shravana Mangalam. Srimadadatam. Shravana Mangalam. Just by listening, it creates auspiciousness in us. Shravana Mangalam. Srimadadatam. Bhuvigrunandide Bhuridajana. It is worshipped or expressed as the highest thing by the great rishis or by the great people. The people who experienced you, they again and again and again feel the joy by speaking about you, by repeating your words. Tavakatamritam tapta jivanam. They just rejuvenate our whole being. Kavivirididam kalmashabagam Shravana mangalam srimadaadatam. Just by listening, it transports us to a different plane. If we fall in love with Krishna, if we have really started enjoying his words, this is the chapter to enjoy. Here, he is not giving any teaching, no teachings. This whole chapter, practically no teachings is given. He doesn't say do this, do that, be like this, be like that. No. All the intellectual stuff is over. All do's and don'ts are over. The vidhi and nisheda is over. No more vidhi, no more nisheda. Straight away gives experience. He shows very clearly, I am everything. He shows clearly, Krishna explains, not explains, he just gives the experience of ultimate universal consciousness. He shows very clearly how he is present in the whole universe. And Arjuna experiences the whole universal consciousness. This whole chapter is pure experience. First thing we should understand, is it possible to experience universal consciousness? That has to be understood. Next thing, what is the basic need to experience that? Third, when experience happens, what happens inside our being? These three we will understand from this chapter, and such wonderful possibility to experience the Krishna as the cosmic window. Yesterday he intellectually expressed, I am the ultimate. I can't say it is an intellectual expression, it is an expression given to a person who is deeply in love. Please understand, Krishna can be God only when a person achieves the maturity of Arjuna. Not for everybody. That is why, as I was telling you, Krishna also declares the same thing, I am God. The truth should be declared only to a person who is qualified, mature. Only when you reach the level of Krishna, you experience the divinity of, only when you reach the level of Arjuna, you experience the divinity of Krishna. As I was telling you, when you deeply feel connected, even ordinary person looks like God, looks like divine. And Shiva says in Tantra, when you drop all your fantasies, you become Shiva and your wife becomes Uma. You reach the state of Shivatva and she reaches the state of Devi. It's a strange thing. How can you become enlightened with a normal life? Shiva says, live with your wife or husband, nothing wrong, but just drop the fantasies which you are carrying. When you live without fantasies, the other person looks like God. Be very clear, everybody is God, including you. But as long as you carry the frame or your own idea about God, you try to fix everybody into that frame. When they don't fix, you throw the person instead of frame. Now Shiva says, just throw the frame, you will see everybody as God. You will see everybody as divine. But what we do usually, we throw the person, not the frame. It is like cutting the leg for the shoe. Alter the shoe, not the leg. When you alter the shoe for the leg, you are intelligent. When you cut the leg for the shoe, you are doing the same thing in your life. You have an imagination how your wife should be, how your son should be, how your daughter should be, how your brother should be. You try to fix everybody into that imagination, into that frame, and you suffocate them. You suffocate them. And they get suffocated and they try to run away from you. That is why every single moment the other always suffocates you. Other always suffocates you. Why do you need your space? Why do we need our space? Because the other suffocates us. The other person has got his own frame. He is trying to put us into that frame. If you don't fall in that frame, you are a little bit chiseled here and there. And little bit this side, little bit this side, little bit this side. You are cut, chiseled. And small pieces are removed from you. That's what we are doing. Continuously we chisel the other person. Shiva says, when you are deeply connected with the other person, as he is, as she is, when you accept the other person as he is or as she is, immediately the other person, you feel like God. You feel such a deep divine relationship. You feel the other person is divine. First thing for that, you need to accept yourself as you are. You need to accept you as you are. Only then you can accept the other person as he is. Then naturally you experience a deep divine connection. And one more thing. When you continuously chisel, never think you will end your job. Never think you will end your job. You can never be happy chiseling the outer. You can be happy only by dropping your image. When you accept the other person, he looks like God. Same way, when you accept the whole universe, when you accept every being, the whole universe looks like God. Of course, this experience can be achieved in two ways. Please understand, this experience can be achieved by two ways. One, by your own tapasya, acquiring maturity, again and again understanding, achieving the maturity, you experience that. Second, by pouring tremendous energy into your being, a master can give this experience. By bringing you to that frequency, master can also give you this experience. Both the way it can happen. But one thing, unless you are at least little mature, the experience will not stay even if master gives you. That is what happens here. In the end of the Vishwarupa Darshana Yoga, Arjuna says, no, Krishna, I am not able to bear. Enough, I enjoyed, it's okay. I asked you, it is true. But now I think it is too much. Please show me your normal form.